So how do you get people to really pay attention to your emails? See, any type of marketing that you do is all about your outreach. It's about providing enough value to people to earn their response. It's about building relationships that last. Hi, I'm Melissa with RodgerandMelissa.com, and today we're going to talk about the 5 things that you need to do in your emails to get read, get responded to, and produce the outcome that you're looking for. Let's get started. First, let's take a look at what might be happening. If people aren't responding to your emails, it could be that replying to you seems a bit too risky and there isn't sufficient enough reward or return for them taking this action. What's in it for them? Why should they take that risk? What is compelling them to respond? These questions are answered solely on content that you are providing and promising to provide once they respond. So, what makes up good content? In 2 words, them focused. The first and most important thing that you have to do in every email that you send is to make it focused and centered on them and not you. Are you providing valuable information that they are interested in, not just what you want to tell them? If you are using the words I and me a bunch, you will most likely bore them and they won't make the connection. Stay focused on their issues. Show them and make that connection of how that pertains to them, the outcomes that they desire, what they need to know. Not showing your brilliance, your history, and your story, although some of that is okay, but make the connection back to them very quickly. See, we live in this attention versus distraction culture, and 9 times out of 10, distraction wins. So you need to hold their attention long enough to build the relationship, trust, and excite them to respond. They should feel compelled. They should think to themselves, wow, I think she could really help. Which of course brings us to number 2. Keep it short. Not only the entire email, but also the sentence structure and the paragraphs. Most people actually scan the email first, and then they go back to read the entire thing if they feel it warrants their attention. So highlight or bold or center key sentences or phrases. Use 1-sentence paragraphs for itemized structures. Most important, don't have rambling paragraphs of 4, 5, and 10 sentences. Break it up into bite-sized chunks. Number 3, talk like a human. Consider speaking your emails first and then going back and editing them so that they sound more like a conversation than a written marketing campaign. Use more common language, not industry jargon if possible, and avoid words like join, buy, call, schedule. The English language is rich in action words. Be creative and take the extra few minutes to be more inviting, accessible. Which of course leads us to number 4. Is it clear what you're asking them to do? Or are you overwhelming them with choices? Give them that one clear step. Lots of times people will say, do this or this or this or all 3. Maybe you want them to schedule a call or visit your website or become a part of your membership group. Ask for that one thing, that one action that they can take right then. The other actions you want them to do, but that can all come later after that first initial step has been taken. This is where you have to have a well-defined customer experience. If that's not defined, do that first. It will not only give you a clearer picture on what action to ask for, but will also increase your conversion rate and let you stop all that crazy marketing by accident and hope pipeline that many business owners operate under. We work with our clients in scale mentoring on this piece first before we start any email campaigns. And number 5, the call to action should be low risk, high reward for them. Asking them to receive your monthly newsletter is low risk. Showing them the value that the newsletter provides them each month proves the high reward. Asking them to follow your blog or your video blog is low risk. Again, providing the proof of the high reward is necessary. Asking them to spend 30 minutes on a chat with you is higher risk. Now, as long as you prove the high reward that they will receive, you could maybe go for it. However, I still believe that smaller asks along the way leading up to that bigger step is well worth it. See, at the heart of it, email outreach is all about them. It's about building a relationship without asking for anything right off the bat. Consider a complete picture of your prospect or your customer experience, that journey that you can take them on, and the value that you can provide before the ask. It is not life or death to you if it takes an extra day or 2 or even a week or a month to develop that relationship. So don't scare them off. Think of it this way. If it takes a few weeks to develop the relationship, Then you ask for that bigger action. They respond positively. You receive the outcome that you desire. They receive the product or service that they desire. Or you ask for that big step too soon. They unsubscribe or they trash your emails. They don't respond. They get annoyed at you and never do business with you. Or worse yet, they tell others about the negative experience. Can't afford that. Bottom line, outreach emails are a vital piece of your overall marketing strategy. You own the list, you control the content, you define the pace. No, you can't control the outcome, but with a well laid out plan, you can predict the outcome with more certainty than any other form of outreach. Coming up soon, we're actually going to have a video talking all about the structure to take the guesswork out of how to write high converted emails. So be sure to be connected through Rodger and Melissa Facebook community. As always, how can we help? Let us know. Here's to you and here's to your business.